Awesome. So guys, we've worked the transition to the sort of what I would call the Shin-In armbar, where my shin is inside the armpit, standard idea. So we're going to talk a little bit about the nuances of that armbar and that finish, right? So let me get you down, right? First thing I want to point out is this. Now, sometimes we get this armbar, like this step over armbar happens so quickly that it's like there's no real need to get into the nuances of like positional control and grip brakes, because this happens, boom, you got them fully extended and you're pretty much done. But sometimes, let's say inside control, let's actually go, let's see, I'll go this way. So, put my butt down. Here, right, that arm comes over, telephone, we shrimp, I start attacking, circles, I stop, catch, and I get here, and we end up at this point where maybe he hugs his hand, or whatever, we end up in this sort of spot, right? Okay, first thing I want to note, so let me scoot back a little bit so you can be flat on your back. So, yep, exactly. So, first thing I want to note, check this out, guys. In fact, I'm not even going to hold the arm. Please shrimp and put your left elbow to the floor. Go ahead, 100%. Yeah, okay, let's go back. Check this out. All right, I'll go do this. Please shrimp and put that elbow to the floor. Okay? So if I turn myself where my hip kind of finds his hip, this is going to be the angle that we want. I kind of get the same thing a little from being all the way up here, but this one's not quite as strong. So if I'm like up here, it's like put your elbow on the floor, it's like still limiting. Right. Well, keep in mind, I'm not even holding your arm, I'm just demonstrating the hip control, right? So, so the first thing we want to think about is when I settled the position for this armbar, I want to either be at this angle or this angle. I do not want to be straight along the line of the shoulders, okay? That's not strong control. I like to be close to the hip, but this one up here is fine. Like this one up here will work pretty good. What I'm looking for is, can you turn so your head's facing the camera? Is I want the foot of the Shin-In armbar to cradle his shoulder. You guys see that? Everyone see that right there? I'm cradling his shoulder. I want my shin to cut into his armpit like a blade. Okay? So it's not like facing his ribs. It's shin into his armpit like a blade. Okay? The foot that's over the face, and this is standard armbar fare really in general, you should be doing this. My heels to the floor, and I'm scooping his head in tight. This is the control. So again, if you try to put the elbow to the floor, it's like I'm literally not even holding his arm, as you guys can see. This is just purely my legs stopping his elbow or elbow from going to the floor. Okay? So I have this. I can sort of enclasp over my thigh just to kind of have the control. So now go ahead and connect your hands, John. From here, guys, now there's a million different grip brakes for breaking the armbar. You have to be kind of particular about which ones you use for which scenario, meaning that if I have my leg over the belly, there's a bunch of ones that are accessible to me that I shouldn't be doing if I have the shin inside. Meaning, your best grip brake when my leg's over the belly is to hug the wrist, figure 4, break this way, and so on. Okay? That's your best grip brake. I can't really do that from this angle. Right? Go ahead and connect your hands. It's not really, I mean, it's kind of there, but it's kind of awkward. Okay? So this is the principle I want to talk about for you guys. This way, please. So rotate that way. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I want you guys to think about armbar defenses, whether he has the Mataleon with the hand in the bicep or the connection of the hands or whatever. The point where the armbar grips are weak are the hands, always. So if I'm here and I want to finish this armbar, like it seems ridiculous, like that this would work, but I can pull in this elbow. Go ahead and hold tight. I can pull in this elbow all day. It will not work. I can even climb up to the wrist and it's a little stronger. But if I go to his hands, right, go ahead and hold that tight. If I go to his hands, that's going to peel apart. Easy. Every time. If he gets, let's say you put this hand inside your bicep, right? Okay, again, if I start trying to pull on the elbows and all this stuff, take the hands out. This is an illusion, guys. The armbar is like this illusion. Like, all these defenses are like designed to get, well, I don't want to say designed, but they have this effect of making you think that you have to beat the arms. I don't have to beat the arms. If you put this, so put that hand inside your elbow again, like that. Again, if I'm here, as long as I have my control, just start fighting the hands.
It's like a group fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fight his hands, and then I finish. Okay. I don't want to worry about all this like, if I'm pulling his elbow at this angle and twist and turn. Like, dude, grab a dude's hands and move them. Hold their hands. Right? It's like these little safety hatches. Go ahead and connect your hands or something. Right? It's these little safety hatches. Even guys, check this out. So actually, let me go into some nuances of that. If I just like, grab whatever, it might not be effective. So a good place to grab over the pinky, like kind of, or the index finger, like where the thumb is, and grab that. That's a good place to bring. I'll additionally, let's say this top hand, rotate the wrist there, right? So again, I'm not trying to like break it this way. This is stupid, right? If he gets his S grip, this is one of my favorites. Switch, and then go inside his own S grip. And just give him, right. But again, that's smart defense, right? Like he's going to do stuff that makes sense. He's going to gable grip, he's going to S grip, he's going to Mat Leon. The point is, go ahead and grab any one of those defenses. I don't really care which one. It's like the place where this falls apart. It's the hands. That's the place where everything connects. So whether it be grabbing the thumb and pulling in, go ahead and go back to it. Grabbing the side of the hand and going in, windshield wiper in there. Look at that. He has no armbar defense. It's like bring that hand back into play. Go ahead. Right? It's like just slide up. It seems stupid, but like this is very basic control, right? That's not like I'm not like some magician. If John, you put me in this armbar, you go this hand. Your shin is in the armpit, right? Right, and then right leg over my face, right? I'll connect my hand. And just like mess with my hand. I'll hold as hard as I can, right? Like, yeah, like that. So let's play around with that. So all together, let me get actually Michael grab you. All together. Let's see. I guess I should go the way I started. Yeah. So again, arm comes over the top, catch, he trips, press the armbar further, he hooks, step wide. You guys remember, windshield wiper over, and then knee presses in. And now I'm here. Right, he's going to defend. So at this moment, if he defends and I don't have this finish right away, either scoot up so that your hip hits his ear, and again, same principles apply, guys. Peel the hands. Go ahead and pick the hands again. Again, the only reason why I don't like this one as much, I should note, is that I don't have as much of a cradle of his shoulder. Whereas when I go this way, I can really like, you can't really see on the camera, turn your head to this, but like, I can really hook his shoulder. From here, and then again, like hold tight. It's like, if I try to beat him at the wrist, right? He hugs inside his elbow. Go ahead and hug inside like a Mat Leon, right? Again, if I try to push his wrist, it can be awkward. There's sometimes you can just like palm strike that one, but say that's not working. Get that arm back in play. Right? It's like tap, tap. Sorry. You see what I'm saying? Like by going after the hands, I'm not. No, you're not really. Nobody's really that strong with the hands. I mean, some are stronger than others, but they're not strong enough to beat my whole body. So, does that make sense, guys? So let's peel each other's hands apart, yeah? Let's get to it. 1, 2, 3.